Greetings, guys. Welcome. It's Fancy, the award-winning editor-in-chief of Swagger Magazine, and I am here today. If you saw my question about just imagine a world where I wanted to say Black women because that's really who I'm talking to. When Black women supported each other, we uplifted each other, and just like I know at the age of 39 now, I'm not gonna say this it's impossible. But I know that we have our at times we can have our different beliefs and so on. So I know that that can possibly hold us back from oftentimes, just being so accepting of people. But I said it because it's just crazy. Like I know I had took a break from social media. I hadn't been on social media really like in the past about 4 months, not really consistently. I might hop on occasionally and check my messages or something, and then I would, go back to my break because really it was really helping me. But I want to talk about that as well. But it was, but when I do return to social media, what I really notice is that oftentimes you see these posts, right? And it's like I can't think of one in exact, but the posts oftentimes almost seem as if the person is, indirectly throwing shots at somebody, right? Or they're trying to make somebody feel some kind of way about it. And oftentimes it's a black woman about another black woman. And I think that that is so crazy. But and the thing is, like, those are the posts that receive the most traction. When you get on Facebook, because I know, because I've done it in the past when I was a lot younger, and before I just started really making certain that the stuff that I share is actually of value. But I might have gone on Facebook and been talking about how somebody made me mad or did so and so, and then those are the posts that get the most traction. Like you get on Facebook and be like, you know, um, I know my haters watching or something like that, and then you get like you could make a post like that and you gonna get 200 likes. You know what I mean? But when you make a post and you like, oh, I was so happy to connect with so and so, you might get 5 or 10 likes, depending on the people know who the person is or not. So I just think that it's funny, how that can play out and how oftentimes we can be unaccepting of each other. And so, with that being said, what we're trying to do with the sisterhood issue that we are creating, that will be released in March, is basically I'm always talking about our ecosystem, guys. I really believe that we can create an ecosystem if we wanted to, like if we actually made a conscious decision to support each other, to uplift each other more, like to pause in those moments when you want to say something crazy, but you think about it, like you put yourself in that other person's shoes, you show them empathy, and be real with yourself because this may have been something that you've done to someone else, or this may have been something that you've done before, or whatever the case may be, and just try to better understand where that person is coming from. Excuse me. So, um, those are some of the things that we're going to be touching on in the sisterhood issue. And then also just imagine, like, especially it's crazy because I know that we as black women have a lot of power. When you think about the whole voting system, and typically it's black women who go out and vote, and I'm not saying it to knock black men, but I really do wish more black men went out and voted. I don't mind saying that. But like we basically carry that system for our race. We carry the voting system. So I know that we can come together for things like that. So why can't we come together when it really pertains to us? Not saying that the voting system does not really pertain to us because it really does. But at the same time, we all know, like, hey, in a lot of ways that stuff is rigged. We're only going to get so much, but imagine how much more we could accomplish if we really came together as black women, as black business women, and just um, pushed and supported each other, holding each other accountable for things, really building systems of trust instead of just, working from ego and thinking that everybody wants what we have, or if I help this person, then they're going to get ahead and leave me behind. Like, you have to let go of all of those negative mindsets and really make a conscious decision that you want to do better with those around you. And just for me, I have made that decision. That's kind of why I was inspired to do this issue. I just want to be more of a light for Black women. Um, which I mean, the past 13 years, I feel like I have done quite a bit, but at the same time, I feel like there's so much more that I could do, you know? Even with forming our visibility vault for Black business women, which is a Facebook community that we have. I'm just trying to still continue to help, you know, like right now that is uh a free group for those members. But even with that, still, you know, and a lot of times you might do things to help other people and they may not even appreciate it. They may not see the value in it, you know, and that may be the case. But I did my part. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, I know that I can say that. And so I say that to say, I just think that we could be doing, I think we're on a good path, but then even still, when you're just looking online, because I have been back online as of late, you see women just tearing each other down, or the comments that people leave when they're trolling. All of those things can just be, you know, it really makes me wonder, like, damn, are we really like this? You know what I mean? Like, we're not better than that. There's, I just, I don't know. It's just crazy. I guess you could say a lot of people just love drama and mess. Like drama and mess and negativity oftentimes get more of the spotlight than, you know, positive news, positive things, celebrations. And that's what we want to be doing with this issue. We want to talk about our celebrations. We want to be sharing positive news. We want to be uplifting of each other, you know. And also, I keep talking about acceptance. I don't know why it's just kind of my spirit. I guess because oftentimes people don't, I feel like people may not, how should I put this? I guess you can almost say I'm accepting of everybody in a lot of ways. Like, I can be in a room with someone, I can hold a conversation with someone who has opposing views and still understand where they're coming from, you know, and a lot of times I think people may not do that, you know, and I think that that could be part of the reason why, you know, I'm not going to say we as women are so divided, but I just think it's crazy because all of us are claiming that we're going to have this amazing 2024, you know, and really in order for that to work, we have to come together to do that. You know what I mean? Like, if we're gonna have this blessed and prosperous year, we're gonna have this year of wins. If we're going to take it to the next level, we're gonna need other people in our lives in order to do that. And I think that with this issue, we're gonna be better equipping you to have those type of relationships with the people that you're working with, and just you know the people that you care about in your life, in your life, or I would say lives. But um, yeah, those are kind of some of my thoughts about just sisterhood um and supporting each other and just because as I said yesterday, I've just really been trying to work on being a better friend, like trying to make certain that I'm texting people back because I can be really bad about that. And I'm not gonna lie, like having bipolar disorder, a lot of the times I get into these moods and I don't feel like being bothered and I don't want to talk to people. But I realize like that's not those people's fault. You know what I mean? Like I gotta start kind of, you know, I have to, I'm not gonna say I owe them something, but in a lot of ways, like when you're in a real friendship or in a real relationship, you know, it's supposed to be kind of a 50-50 thing. Y'all can have your arguments about the 100% thing and all of that. But what I'm saying is like of yourself, I do feel that you are supposed to be giving of yourself. You know what I mean? Like, because oftentimes friendships and relationships can be ruined because one person is a giver, I mean, and the other person is simply a taker. You know, you got to reverse those roles from time to time. And so I think that that's really important. So if any of this seems to resonate with you, you all could definitely let me know in the comments. I love to know your thoughts. And then also, the reason why I'm talking about all of this is because we are producing our sisterhood package, well, our sisterhood issue that's going to be coming out in March. And we're also going to be hosting our women's event in Washington, D.C. It'll be March 16th. So it's going to be the issue and then the issue release and then the actual women's event, which will be in honor of Women's History Month because that is the month of March. And we're offering this package. So the package is a two-page feature within our digital magazine. And then you also get 15 minutes to speak at the event. You also get a website feature. So we're going to interview you at swaggeronline.com. Then you and a newsletter also about the issue. Excuse me, I'm getting emails coming through. So I just wanted to hop on, make certain everybody is aware of the issue. You can definitely go to our website and learn more about it. You can reach out to us if you have any questions. I'm looking for the link. I have it scrolling across the bottom of the screen, but just in case you all need me to drop it in the comments, I'm getting that together now. And then also, guys and ladies, of course, if you did not know, our Winning Women 2024 digital directory dropped yesterday. This is a free directory for those who are the intentional shoppers, and it is filled with intentional Black women led businesses, whether they be products or services from all over the country. And basically, you can get the directory, download it from the website, and go through and support these other Black women owned businesses. Like, that's what we're all about. That's what I'm always saying. Like, at Swagger Magazine, we are very supportive of Black women led businesses. Supportive of being a Black woman. And the reason for that is because being a Black woman is really all that I know. I feel like I oftentimes feel like, not gonna say I didn't have any guidance in life, but all that I knew growing up, I really was really self-taught. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't have the mom that just kind of sit down and talk with me about different things about life. So I had to read about everything. Um, well, and I kind of, and maybe my mom would have been open to those type of conversations. Maybe it was me because I just used to be so shy back then that I really didn't know how to express my mind or my thoughts. And so now with the magazine, one thing that we're really big on is just trying to make certain that our sisters know what is going on within the world, within, how to deal with different things in life, how to handle situations as they arise, just how to improve themselves. Like, I'm kind of a self-help junkie, if I'm being honest. But those sort of things, like, I love talking about that type of stuff. I love being able to pass that type of information along to you guys because I think that it is so important. Um, I know that there might be other platforms offering the same thing, but I'm just happy about the way that we do it. I feel like, I'm very proud of the work that we've done for the past 13 years of just keeping this magazine alive and afloat. And I don't know why it's just my voice is cracking, but probably because I've been talking. Well, I talk at school, so I don't know. I say probably because I've been talking in the last live as well. But I just wanted to hop on, let you all know about the issue. Drop the link. Make certain that you all also know that the digital directory is now available for download on our website. And I put the link for the sisterhood package, but this is the link for the directory that I'm about to drop now. So you all can go there and download it for free, share it with a friend, or share the link with a friend rather, because of course, we do want our views as far as like to see who all has downloaded the purchase. And that just kind of helps us know, okay, just how people feel about it. We love any feedback that you have. If you don't mind sharing the link, you can just share it in if you have a group or something, or share it on your social media pages. You can also do that. But I will be updating that file later on this week because we had a few people that we had to leave out so that we could make our schedule. So I'm going to be going back and updating it. So if you download it now, that's not going to be the final file. That's what I'm trying to say. So I just wanted to make certain that everybody was aware of that. And I think that is everything that I wanted to include today. I feel like I'm kind of rambling, but that's kind of always, I guess, when you think about it. But I am curious to know how y'all are managing or handling this snow. Um, we had an actual snow day, so I'm actually about to go take a nap. I have done my duty. I've gone live here and on Instagram. I have done a sponsorship package. We are accepting sponsors for the women's event that we'll be hosting in March. Um, yeah, so that's kind of a little bit about us and a little bit about what we got going on, and a little bit about how you all can support, and a little bit about how we as Black women can come together to unite. So I think that's everything. If you have any questions or anything from me, I would love to hear them. You can always hit us up in our inbox or our DMs, or you can reach out to us. I'm going to just drop it in the comments at advertise@swagger.net. So I put that there. So peace and blessings, and y'all have a great day.